Hey guys, so I'm just getting a little rest. I'm about to get up and do a few things, but I been having a lot of crazy dreams lately. A lot of I don't know. Lately the dreams that I've been having are completely out of this world. Like I'm healing things that I didn't even know existed in my life. At this time, you will be presented with things that you thought you were healed about. Like you are going to think, I'm healed from that. I let go of that. Oh, I let go of this. I let go of that. But I've been having dreams that have been showing me like there's things that are still coming up for review. And I'm looking into it and I'm seeing, the changes that are happening. But I do want to talk to you guys about something. I want to explain about self healing and how it's very, very possible. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I understand everybody takes medications, and I'm not telling nobody not to take your medicine. I'm not a doctor. So, this is just a generalized message that I want to let everybody know. I went from a person who was like really had a lot of depression, anxiety, and just a lot of mental illnesses that I feel like I had like a lot of things going on in my mind. I was depressed a long time ago, like mentally, physically, emotionally, in all types of ways. And then I started to do like self-healing work, like meditating on traumas that I had from when I was young, and asking my spirit guides to work with me on what do I need to clear, what do I need to let go of, right? And those things started to little by little, hi Moni, they started to little by little change inside of my brain. And let me tell you one thing I know for sure: when your brain is healing, your body heals with it. Now, you could say, oh, well, I can't, I went through this and I went through that, and there's no way I can heal this without a doctor or medicines. Start that route. That's fine. But when that doesn't work for you and you're still sick, and no matter how much medicine the doctor gives you, no matter how many pills you take, you still can't get better, I'm going to tell you the only thing that helped me is to do it naturally and actually want to do it. First of all, you have to want to heal. You cannot fix people from pain that they don't want to heal from. I'm just going to tell you that. You could try to stab somebody to death and be like, heal yourself, fix. If someone doesn't want to fix themselves, hello, hi, Krypton Princess, Kryptonite person, or whatever, Kryptonian Princess, sorry. If you don't heal yourself, if you don't want to heal yourself, you're not going to heal yourself. But there are so many natural ways. But here's the thing: as humans, we're lazy. And let's just really keep it a buck. We're all lazy. And sometimes I get lazy too. You don't want to sit there and make things and this and that. Listen, here's the thing: if you have your own place, if you have your own house, you should be making all of this stuff. Sometimes it's hard when we live with other people because their toxic foods come in and everybody's buying garbage, and you want to stay healthy and somebody brings in, I don't know, KFC or something. I stopped eating meat completely, and it's not easy. It's not easy, okay? I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. Your body does this thing where you want it, you want it, you want to keep doing it, you want to keep... It's like anything else. When you let go of it, it's like an addiction. Meat takes the longest to process, and ever since I stopped eating meat, my stomach hasn't been completely bloated. I don't feel like a freaking cow every day. And even when I'm not saying about fat, I'm talking about feeling light body, like feeling healthy, right? I stopped eating meat, and I even try not to do the plant-based burgers and all that because they have a lot of sodium in it. And sodium, salt, and sugar are two of the number one things that is so bad for our body, okay? Because salt, first of all, makes you dehydrated. So you eat a lot of salt and your body gets swole, right? If I eat a lot of salt, my hands and my feet are so swollen. So I have to try to eliminate that from my life. I'm just going to tell you, you may not think it's possible, but you're being lied to, because I healed myself, and I'm just going to tell you how. There was things wrong with my blood, anemia, this, that. I had thyroid and this and that. I had every issue. So when somebody says, oh, you don't understand, I don't understand. I had depression, anxiety, ADHD, thyroid issues, back problems. My knees were hurting. Like, girl, I was 28 years old, 29 years old, complaining about all that shit. That's way too young to be complaining about stupid shit like that, okay? You are what you eat, exactly. So if you eat cow, you're a cow. You eat pig, you're a pig. I've never eaten pork in my life because I was raised Muslim, so I've never ate pork. But meats, I just stay away from now. And when I see them, yeah, do I crave a cheeseburger? Of course I do. But I also know what it's gonna do to my stomach, and then I think about the bacteria in it and all that stuff. Even fish, I try to avoid it as much as possible. I have fish sometimes, but I really try to avoid it because of all the mercury in it, okay? Anything with salt, sea salt, even sea moss, for me, I swell up on it. It does not work for me, okay? I had ADHD, Charlene. I had ADHD, bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder, anxiety, depression. I had it all, all of it. I had autoimmune, something with my blood. I had hepatitis C. They told me that I had at one point, and that wasn't even real. Like the doctor misdiagnosed me because I went to another doctor. I was like, what? And he was like, but here's the thing. I also started drinking a lot of beetroot smoothies. I made turmeric and ginger smoothies. I made celery, cucumber, apple, everything, kale, spinach, all of these things, smoothies, and every single day. And then taking ginger powder every day and turmeric powder every day. All these natural medicines and herbs that I was making at home and drinking and eating and making my own orange juice and all of this stuff. I didn't even take pills. I don't take pills no more. And that's a whole ass fact. You will not see me put a pill in my mouth. Unless it's Advil during my period. And even then, I drink hibiscus tea because that that takes away my cramps. Hibiscus tea for my cramps. I used to have hemorrhoids. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to share everything. Hemorrhoids, I aloe vera, witch hazel, and tea tree oil. Mixed it together. First of all, aloe vera, tea tree oil, and witch hazel in a bottle will take away your pimples, your hemorrhoids, your fucking, if you have, what do you call that on the toes? Athlete's foot. You spray tea tree oil in between your toes. The next morning, it'll be gone, okay? If you have itchiness, you take, mosquito bites, tea tree oil. Listen, all these things, we go to the store and we buy these bottles, sprays. Hi, Jersey. We buy these bottles, we spray it on people, and we think that's it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to do a tutorial on recipes that I use myself. Especially the smoothies I drink. I have a smoothie right now. It's right there. And I'll show you. It's a full cup. It's a full cup over there. And that sits in my room. And slowly during the day I drink it. And now that's celery. It's a big cup. But guess what? I'm getting all my nutrients, all my vitamins throughout the day. It's celery, cucumber, blueberries, grapefruit juice that I squeeze myself, a little lemon juice. I try to avoid apple cider vinegar every day because that dehydrates my body and then I have to drink more water. I already consume a massive amount of water in my life. I consume a lot of water in my life. You can make these drinks at home. You can make an immune shot at home. Ginger, turmeric, a drop of apple cider vinegar. If you do get sick, let's say you get COVID and I'm not saying COVID like COVID's not real, but I'm just going to say what you build up in your head mentally, your body does physically. Listen, I don't give a fuck who says what. You can't argue with a person who was fucking sick in the head, sick in the body, always tired, always sleepy. And now today, if I take a nap, it's because I choose to take a nap. Not because my body's like, go nap, I'm tired. It's because I got nothing to do. I did all my work for the week. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to relax. Okay? I mean, all that stuff, even using crystals, Druzy will tell you, even using crystals, okay? Her crystal that I bought from her, the angel crystal, every time I meditate, I focus on that because it just reminds me of an angel. So these visualizations, these things that you have in your mind, you look at them, and then on top of it, you add in the healthy drinking. These things are not hard to make, bro. You grab frozen fruit. You could even buy fruit and then just freeze it. If nobody's eating fruit, leftover fruit, apples, bananas that nobody's eating, you could literally take it and put it in the freezer. That's what I do. I take all the fruit that everybody buys because they want to act like they're going to eat fruit in my house. They don't. I chop it up. Melons, cucumber, apple, celery, kale, and watercress. Those things will de-bloat you. I'm not trying to be weird or nasty, but my stomach, look at my stomach. And plus, this is the Japanese patch that I'm using to see if it works. My stomach, you see how loose it is? I mean, it's still fat, right? It's still fat, I'm not gonna lie. But it's loose fat. It's not that bloated, hard, like I can't shit fat. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of where I feel like, oh God, my stomach, because of all the green stuff that I drink. I love you too, Zen. Honestly, you're truly an inspiration. Oh, thank you. What I went through, exactly. You see, you're truly an inspiration to go through what you went through and come out with a positive attitude. You're amazing. Look, here's the thing. Somebody has to speak, like, openly and can't be shy and afraid of what they're going through. So the fact that I went through addiction, depression, ADHD, child trauma, being molested, whatever, raped or whatever, I've blocked out a lot of things. I'm not saying this things to you for you to feel sorry for you. I'm trying to tell you I went through all that and look at me, I'm here today. Mentally feeling so strong and so prepared for anything. Nothing can break me down anymore. And it's not because I'm stronger than you. I'm not stronger than you. I'm not stronger than you. You are just as, if not more strong than me. Do you understand that? So if I can get through all of that shit and stand here right now, and listen, addiction especially is a bitch. When you don't know how to handle things, or it could be any kind of addiction. I'm not just talking about drugs. Let's just clarify that real quick. When you have things that you went through growing up, like, you sometimes just revert back to that when a trigger comes up. When something reminds you or upsets you, you go back to exactly the behaviors you had. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes throughout, throughout my transition, my change, recovery, even, going back, doing a little this, but today I just got to tell you, the strength that I have within me, it is all 100% due to the foods I eat, to the drinks I drink, to the people I hang out with. I don't go to bars and clubs anymore. I'm 38 years old. Not that I don't think it's fun to go to bars and clubs, but I see people there constantly at clubs, constantly at bars, and there's the most low vibrational people there. I'm just going to say to you, they're all just there, like, just everybody's either drunk or high. And I'm just going to tell you right now, don't tell me, because I go sober and clean and I see everybody there and I'm like, wow. Everybody's drunk or high in here. Like, can anybody go out without drinking or doing drugs? It's impossible. Most people can't even dance without having a drink. And that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That's like crazy. 38 where? 38 nowhere. I'm 38 age-wise, but mentally and physically, I feel like I'm 25. And that's not even a joke. I'm not completely active the way I want to be. I don't go to the gym every day. First of all, I don't like the gym. I feel like I'm going indoors to work out. So I literally just canceled my gym membership. And I said, if I'm going to do anything, I'll walk a lot. Walking is the number one way to lose weight, just so you know right now. Okay. And the first thing in the morning that I do, I always have lemon water. I keep my lemon water from the night before that I made, like my frozen lemon ice, and I let it melt and I drink that lemon water. The first thing you do in the morning, if you can do either a spoonful of cinnamon with your coffee in the morning, cacao in the morning with your coffee. If you're going to drink coffee, put cacao in it, cinnamon, and lion's mane, okay? I highly suggest that if you're going to drink coffee. I'm a coffee drinker, so I put that on my coffee. First thing I do, though, is I get up in the morning. The first thing I do, if you could see, I have it right there. My lemon water from making the ice the night before is right there. So I drink that lemon water. I drink that lemon water right there in the Ninja cup. I drink that lemon water, and then I get up. I'll have a coffee, and I'll put lion's mane, cacao, and cinnamon powder in it, right? And I'll drink that. That's for energy, for focus. You know what I mean? It really helps with that, right? And then I make my smoothie. I usually try to make it every single day. Sometimes I'll go a day without having it sometimes, you know what I mean? But when I don't have it, I literally feel off. Like my skin's not shining as it is. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially me, I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. I'm trying to not use the vape as much. It's not easy for me because I'm trying to get my skin clear and all that. I have things that I'm focusing on. I especially wanted to focus on the swelling in my body, and I especially wanted to focus on the swelling and the bloating in my body. Okay, so what would happen is sometimes, like, I'll notice my hands will get swollen or my feet will get swollen. That's when I do the green juice cleanse, and that's when I do ginger and turmeric, which really helps with swelling. And I'm going to tell you another thing. There are other ancient Chinese secrets and Japanese secrets and Albanian secrets that we use. Oregano is amazing for bloating. Amazing. Put oregano and everything, okay? So ginger and turmeric is great for inflammation in the body. If you could take a teaspoon of ginger powder a day and eat that and drink something, it will help with inflammation. Turmeric, cumin, black pepper, cayenne pepper, those things. Why do you think Indian people are all skinny and they live for a long time and they don't get tired? They eat a lot of spices. It's not good to eat spices every day like that, but yes, That is why. That is one of their secrets. Turmeric, cayenne pepper, all of those spices, okay? Just look at the tradition and the cultures and the people that last and live for longer. That's because they they don't have, in the mountains in China, in the mountains in India, they ain't got doctors. They got plants, right? Okay? Albanians in Albania that live in the mountains that are eating fresh fruits and fresh foods. They're living forever. Americans have everything at their fucking fingertip, and we are all fat, tired, and sleepy all the time. And I'm just going to say that. I'm not saying America is a shitty place, because I love my country. Yes, I'm an American, and I love everything about America, but I'm just going to say, think about that for a second. Thicker is beautiful, Zen. Thicker is beautiful, but not when thicker leads you to not being able to walk without being tired, without being fucking. You see, the thing is, like, when you're on the process of ascension, mentally, especially spiritually, and I'm going to tell you, with the ADHD, one thing that helped me is taking things that opens the oxygen in the brain. Oxygen in the brain causes ADHD, depression, anxiety, sleepiness, not having enough oxygen. So things like beetroot, which opens up your blood, right? Reds, here's a secret. The color of the chakra is the color you could take to heal that chakra. So your gut, for instance, whatever colors they are, orange, yellow, green, your heart, right? Your crown chakra, purple, foods. If you want to heal a specific chakra and you're focusing on healing the crown chakra and you want to get clarity and focus, antioxidants, purples, things like that. Follow the color. Follow the yellow brick road. You see what I'm saying? As long as you feel good, yeah. But also being heavy, for me, I'm not saying, some people can be heavy and have massive energy, run around, they look good. Me, I'm not like that. Like, when I'm heavy, I feel out of place. I don't feel like I'm myself. Like, I feel heavy. It's not about how fat I am because I'm not fat, right? Nobody's fat, right? We just know that we could be more in shape. Like, when I get big, my boobs, look at them. They're like two big watermelons, and to me, that's not beautiful, that's not cute, and I'm not saying it's ugly or anything, but it's uncomfortable. You like try to walk around with 20 pounds of boobs on you all day long, your neck hurts, your back hurts. Yeah, so losing that weight, getting comfortable with yourself in that way, all of these natural things. I'm going to do a video about natural cures. I also just bought this book, and I have the natural book of remedies, okay? The medical medium, she's incredible, by the way. She has all these fucking secrets, and she's amazing, okay? And healing plans for suffering of anxiety, depression, acne, eczema, Lyme, gut problems, brain fog, weight issues, migraines, bloating, vertigo, psoriasis, cysts, fatigue, PCOS, fibroids, UTI, endometriosis, and autoimmune, okay? All of these things, okay? And then I have this, which is incredible, too. Oh, my bad. This is also incredible, okay? The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, okay? Things like this that I put my money into are for a reason. Another one, Herbal Medicines, Natural Remedies, okay? That's another one I got. And there's one more. This is more for the mental state of mind. How to be your own shaman, okay? These are great books, okay? Just gonna say, I really rarely buy other books, and I buy other stuff like, The Art of Palm Reading, Wisdom of the Mystic Masters, just things that are useful to me, and a lot of times I have to remind myself, get that book, read up a little bit, and I'm waiting to get my own place and by the lake and grow my own foods. And believe you me, when I tell you, the second that happens, I'm gonna grow my own plants, my own stuff, because it's a little bit harder here. Again, I live with some people, so it's a little harder here, okay? Yeah, when you do the work we do, you do gain more weight because we're taking on everybody's energy and problems. No, but see, that's the thing, Zen. We shouldn't be taking on everybody's energy and problems. I don't know more. When I started, I'm not gonna lie, when I started, I gained weight because I didn't know what I was doing. Then I started to learn to control that energy and tell myself, now when I do stuff, I don't even feel tired or drained anymore. I used to feel like that. I used to feel so much like that, but I've learned to control that. You know what I'm saying? And also, just so you guys know, I'm telling you this because I want you to understand. The whole video the point was to self-heal. It's very, very possible, and I've done it, and I'm going to tell you. Also, remember this. When you take a pill, it's immediate effect, right? You feel better right away. Oh my God, yeah. But when you take natural stuff, you got to give it like a week or two to start kicking in, because it's natural, right? Your body builds that stuff up and it notices these new, remember, if your body's used to toxins, when you start introducing these medicines that are natural to your body and all homemade stuff, your body at first is going to be like, huh? And then it's going to be like, ooh, okay, give me more. And your body's just going to want more and more and more and more and more. Okay. And that's where it starts. And I'm telling you, like when it rains now, before when it used to rain, my knees would kill me. My back would kill me. I'm going to tell you, the miracle is turmeric, ginger, cumin, cayenne pepper, those little things. I buy the cayenne pepper things and I take a piece and I put them in my smoothies. I can handle that spice. I can handle the smell and the taste of green natural foods now because I'm used to it. And when I eat stuff that's chemically, I taste salt and grossness. My nose, I can't smell it. Like, I'm sorry, no offense, but now when I smell chicken, it smells like crazy to me. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, with a person who would just for the first time smell a dead body, that's what I smell. And I don't mean to gross you guys out, but even with meat, like any type of meat, when I smell it now, it just smells weird to me. I'm like, ooh, that smells funny. So I like greens, naturals. I could take a leaf off a tree and eat it without a problem. I like that type of stuff. I love earthy, smelly foods that have like that earth tone, that smell of earth. I love it. Like, my body actually loves it. And anything that comes from, like, I don't get me wrong. Once in a while, maybe I'll go get, like, I'll be a little toxic and I'll go get like a fish sandwich from McDonald's. That's like once every 5-6 months or something though. I don't even like fast food. I don't eat that shit. But when I order stuff from outside, I try to be as natural ordering as possible. Edamame from the sushi place. If I order sushi, I get spicy tuna rolls, like things like that, like miso soup and fried vegetables, tempura vegetables. If I'm going to eat something unhealthy, at least let there be a vegetable or something in it, right? Just going to say that meat takes up to 4 to 5 days to process in your stomach. Vegetables and fruits take 24 hours. Just so you know, you eat it and the next morning it's gone. It's out your system. So any type of meat or any of things like that, it takes like 4 to 5 days. Cheeses take longer to process, things like that. Yogurt's good for you. It's good for yeast infections. It's good for build up in, when you pee, urinary tract infections. Yogurt, probiotics are good to take. Collagen and stuff like that, but vitamins, I would suggest a lot of women, if you're like you have insufficient nutrients, I would suggest a prenatal vitamin. Those are amazing. Prenatal vitamins are great. You know what I'm saying? Those are really, now I'm awakened. So I feel like this is a sign. It is. It's always a sign. Like, it's always a sign. Prenatal vitamins are awesome. I just ordered the Ritual prenatal vitamins. I'm going to take them because I like them for hair, for iron, for immune deficiencies and stuff like that. They're really good. But like, when you take prenatal vitamins, it helps you with your fertility. So if you don't want to get pregnant, I would suggest you be careful with that. I've never taken birth control, never in my life. Not that I'm saying it's bad if you do. I don't know why. I just was always like, no, I don't want that shit. I'll just be careful, or I'll wear a condom or whatever. I don't know, whatever it was, but I don't have to worry about none of that stuff right now because the bitch ain't getting none. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, these little changes in your life will change your life. Like, if you want to really change, you want to heal, you want to be healthy, just start doing it. Just start doing it. Like, when I say healthy, you don't have to be the picturesque perfection of health, but the little things that we do, the little things. I'm not perfect. Again, spirit is like, bitch, you're procrastinating. But I'm like, yo, I know, but I do really work hard here. Like, and then they're like, no, we're not saying that's you. That's you with you, Virgo. You're the one who wants to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's not that I want to be perfect. Hey, CB Copperfield, how are you? It's not that I want to be perfect. I just want to be healthy. And again, let me tell you how you know if you're healthy. If you're farting and your farts smell like shit, I'm just going to say, let me just say this to you guys. I know it's gross, blah, blah, blah. You got mad hemorrhoids. You got problems like that. Again, if you have hemorrhoids, I'm just going to tell you, because when I was pregnant, I did this and it worked miracles. And I know this is nasty, but I don't give a fuck. It'll heal you. aloe vera, tea tree oil, and witch hazel. Mix them in a bottle and shove that shit up your ass, and I promise you in a couple of days you won't have that problem anymore. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hemorrhoids come from constipation, from sitting on the toilet too long. You know how we get comfortable with our phones and all that stuff? That's a big problem. That actually fucks with your intestines and can end up later causing colon disease and stuff like that, okay? Colon cancer and all that shit. So let me just tell you, prostate cancer, all that shit comes from sitting on the toilet too long and all that stuff, okay? Just gonna say that. But I'm gonna say, if you are farting and your farts smell like complete shit, you're not, something's going on in there. You need to clear it. I'm sorry, when I fart, it doesn't smell. It's just air. It's just like I need to release that gas, and it's like air, you know? It's really doesn't smell. I'm not just saying that. Even when I take a shit, it doesn't stink. And I'm gonna tell you, if you're taking a shit and the whole bathroom stank like shit, like, listen, it's poop. It's not supposed to smell good, but bitch, if your shit, your motherfuckers can't walk by without being like, the fuck? There's a problem there. There's really a problem. If you burp and the smell of burp, like I smoke cigarettes and my breath doesn't smell. You know why? Because of all the shit, good, healthy stuff I put in my body, okay? I smoke cigarettes, and if I brush my teeth, you're not going to smell or taste or any of that, okay? Another thing, I pick my hair up when I smoke cigarettes so I don't stink and I don't get it all over my face, and that's a fact. It's funny, but it's real. It's true. When you burp, you know what I'm saying? If somebody talks next to you and their breath is hot, it's like, they're not dirty, they're just unhealthy inside. Something from the inside is not working out, right? Also, another thing, if your vagina, like if you discharge a lot and it's like different colors and all that, I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just sharing this with you. Like when I don't discharge. First of all, I'm just going to say it's very healthy down there because of the foods and the probiotics and all the natural stuff that I put into my body. Antioxidants, green juices, cleansing. If your vagina is discharging a lot and there's even a slight smell, I'm sorry. No offense. My pussy don't smell at all, and I'm not trying to say that. Like, look at me. I'm telling you it's because of the stuff I consume. Your vagina should not have a smell to it, ladies. It should not have a smell to it. I don't want to hear none. It's natural. We're women. How come I don't have a smell if we're natural and it's women? It's because of the stuff that I eat. I make sure that whatever I eat, it's good for my... I was always very fertile, okay? Just going to say that as well. This obviously, listen, obviously everybody discharges, but I've never pulled my underwear off and it's like just a bunch of shit there. That's not how it works with me, okay? I don't know what everybody else is going through. I don't know if that I'm just fucking superwoman, but because of the natural foods I eat and because of the fact that if I have to pee, I pee right away. I let that out right away. I don't hold my urine in. I don't hold my poop in. That's so bad for you, okay? It just builds up toxins, okay? I'm telling you. Listen, don't get it don't tell me you never been to a club or something and you went in the bathroom and somebody, even on her period, right? And I have my period. And let me tell you, obviously when we have our period, it's not going to smell like roses and candy. But and I'm not just saying this, I don't smell when I have my period. I don't understand why I've been to the club and a girl next to me is peeing in the stall with her period. And I walk in, I almost fucking drop dead on the floor like, what the fuck? That's unhealthy shit. That's from drinking too much alcohol, from not eating cleansing stuff. It's normal to discharge. It's not normal to let out a bunch of yellow, nasty shit and crust on your underwear. That's not normal. I'm so sorry. I don't know who the fuck is telling you that that's normal. It's not normal. You should have a good amount of discharge, but like it should be clear. When it's yellow or like pinkish or brownish, there's something wrong. And you got to check yourself, okay? Check yourself before your vagina wrecks itself. And I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm trying to tell you, okay? Because when I was unhealthy, I had those issues. Yeast infection, I think I got it once in my life when I took, what do you call that? Antibiotics, and I got it, and I just ate a lot of yogurt, drank a lot of cranberry juice, cranberry pills, and beetroot and all that stuff, and it went away. And I'm telling you, urinary tract infection, I don't experience these things, not because I'm special, it's because I take care of myself. Like, you got to understand that. I'm just going to talk real to everybody right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit should not be like your underwear come off and there's something like crusty down there. It's like, you know, our vaginas are very like a sacred place to me. My vagina is very sacred. I like to take care of it. And like, let's say you have sex with no condom with somebody. First thing I suggest is flush yourself out quickly. Second thing, go get yourself checked, because people out here fronting like, people are more worried about COVID than herpes today. So I'm just gonna say, be very aware of that. People, you got COVID? What? Do you got herpes, motherfucker? No, people are worried about that more. But my point is to you, check yourself for your vagina. Probiotics and cleansing foods, etc. helps a lot, 100%. I take natural vitamin here, and also look, I have things like this. I'm gonna show you. These are good, but they make you dehydrated. I wouldn't suggest to take them every single day, okay? They're making all this hype about it, but really be careful with how much you consume of that. This was really good for me. Ultimate Flora Probiotics. This shit is like $70. I'm not gonna hold you. They're expensive, but they're good for you. Beetroot. Love my beetroot. I love it, love it, love it, love it, okay? And this was for my heavenly hair. I was taking these gummy vitamins, but I don't take them every single day. Again, I give my body a break, okay? We got things like this, like Yeast Beast. I have tea over here, and this is just to cleanse the woman, okay? Clean your woman, okay? Herbal tea, goddess tea, okay? I drink teas, different teas. Black root tea is really good. This is amazing. Which uterine support tea. This tea and the black root tea will be in my new boxes that I'm putting out, okay? I have boxes coming out, and I'm gonna put teas in them and stuff so people can drink them and be okay. This was amazing. I bought this Ex Candida botanical extract. It cleanses you out, and it gives you a lot of energy. It's really good for you. That's really good. And also, again, cacao and stuff like that is really good. And I take this vitamin every single day. Okay, New Chapter Whole Food Multivitamin, okay? And fermented for better absorption, okay? I like stuff like that. I also put this peppermint oil, which is consumable, in my tea or coffee every morning, every night. Peppermint will help your digestion. Really, really good for digestion. Amazing. Believe it or not, so is vanilla extract. If you put a drop of this in something morning and night, it's amazing for cleansing the body. Okay, so I will do a tutorial on all these things and how to make it and what to do and things that taste good. They say holding your pee gives you a UTI. Yeah, I drink a lot of water, so if you're ever hanging out with me, you'll be like, Flo, that's like the 5th time you're peeing. Yeah, because I'm drinking, constant drinking. I drink about 5 or 6 of these a day, sometimes more. You know what I'm saying? Depends. Like, I'll drink it in different ways. I'll drink it like that. I'll make a tea. Then I'll make iced lemon water. I try to consume water as much as possible in my body. But I wanted to tell you, no matter what you're going through, physically, mentally, and emotionally, it's your very meditation, relaxation, taking time in nature. Let me tell you, when I go in nature, my ears are vibrating. They go vroom, 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 vroom. It's crazy when I'm in nature. When I'm in a house, low vibrations in the ear. When I'm out in nature, high vibrations in the ear, okay? High, high, high. When I went to this weekend to go like ride quads and all that, and I sat for, my ears, it was like 2 vacuums were vacuuming inside my eardrums because of all the nature and the vibrations of nature. My body was like, stay here, stay here. And where I'm at is nature too. So I'm grateful for that, because if you really look at my house, it's all nature outside. Like everything's nature. If I go outside, it's all nature. So I'm grateful for that. But, we have to get ourselves out of the house, especially a lot of us. We tend to be comfortable in our houses. Listen, I'm a Virgo. I'm a homebody. I like to be home. I'd rather be home than be with people I don't know or I'm not comfortable with. But I will be around friends and all that stuff that are good for me and are healing to me, right? So I just wanted to let you know, bay leaves, cinnamon sticks, boil in water. Bay leaves and cinnamon sticks, boil in water. And I love like old Spanish recipes, old Albanian recipes, Indian, Chinese. That's what I look at. I listen to the older people, older generation. What did they use when somebody's stomach was hurting? What did they, my daughter would be like, Mommy, my stomach hurts. Can you make something? I'll do something for her stomach. I heal with my hands as well. So, and you could do that too, by the way. You can heal yourself with your hands. My wrist will hurt from using my phone and working on it all day and typing emails, and my hand will hurt, and I will just concentrate on blowing all the pain out of it. And I take the strength and energy from my left wrist and I move it over to my right hand, because energy is movable. So if there's good energy in my left wrist, I move some over to my right wrist and I balance the 2 out. The pain from there gets eliminated and the good from there gets on that one, okay? Hi, Mermaid. How are you guys? Doesn't drinking a lot of water make you retention bloat? I get bloated super easily. Well, drinking a lot, here's the problem. When you drink water, this is how you're supposed to drink it. I'll show you. People make this mistake. This is the mistake people make. I have to drink a lot of water. That's the mistake. When you drink water, it should be like this all day. Sip, put it down. Come back 5 minutes later. Sip, put it down. Sip slowly. If you drink a lot of water at once, of course, you're going to be bloated. And that's the mistake people make. I need to drink water. Let me just shove this down my throat. You have to sip water slowly. When they do this fasting in the doctor's office, what happens is they'll tell people for 40 days they'll fast, which is I'm trying to accomplish 10 days for now with just water, right? Sip it. Yeah, sip it. So sip it slowly throughout the day, okay? There's something about negative about everything. There's something positive about everything negative. You just have to find the balance in it, right? So like I have this smoothie. If I drink all this at once, my stomach will kill me. So what I do is sip, come back to it later. Okay? Like everything in moderation. Slowly, but slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, exactly. You know, so that's what I'm trying to say. I think as old days work better. I'm not trusting Big Pharma, especially. I don't trust them at all. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to talk about it because they put me in Facebook jail and YouTube jail. I can't post nothing. I can't create posts. When you speak the truth out here, you know, Instagram, I hope you don't sell out, but you will soon because you are connected to Facebook. And I just noticed that because when I get a payment from them, it says Facebook LLC. So here we go with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We can't even fucking speak our minds these days. That's why you got to hold secret meetings and all that shit. I'm telling you. With the way everything's going. But, you know, you just have to, you know, you can cure yourself from a lot of things. And I know this to be true. A very factual statement that I'm making right there. You can literally heal yourself from anything. And don't ever think you can't. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't. Okay? I love you guys. And I'll see you guys later. I'm just going to rest for a little bit. I'm going to try to go to the gym today just for a little bit. Because I have to go walk in nature, though. The gym is good. But I'm about to just start walking in nature, and that's it. I've got great supplements. If anyone wants to check it out, Flo, I'm going to message you. Please do. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Please heed the advice. When I post things about medical stuff, it's not about likes and share. I just want you guys to get the free information. I buy and spend all my money on these books. I might as well use it and share it with every single person. They're not cheap, the shit I'm buying, okay? It's expensive. But that's what I'm saying. If I post the information, please take it and use it. I'm giving it to you for free. You don't got to pay for the book. None of that. I'm going to just keep posting shit, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, guys.